Hey everyone, I'm Bob Sutter. I'll be teaching this course and looking forward to that very much. I just thought for a few minutes I could tell you what the purpose and the scope of the course is, so you have some understanding. It's the purpose is to understand the Chinese challenges to the United States and America's response. U.S.-China relations has a long history. A lot of things can be involved in this kind of a course, but I'm going to break it down into four sections. The first one will look at the origins and evolutions of the Chinese challenges and the U.S. responses, and that will go through up to the present. This issue has become very hard. U.S. relations have become very hard over the last 8 years, but that hasn't always been the case, and we'll try to explain why that's happening now. And then there are I'll introduce basically three areas of challenge that are very important. And one of them is the challenge for leadership in Asia. And so the second session will deal with that, looking at the competition between these two countries for influence in Asia and why it's so important for both of them in this regard. The third section will look at two other areas of the three that are most important in these challenges, and one is economics, and the other is governance. And in these two areas, we'll explain why these challenges are taking place. These are more hidden. The Asia one it gets a lot of publicity, but these other ones not so much. And I want to explain that because the economic one is fundamental, and if that doesn't go well for America, they're in real trouble in dealing with China. So that's the first three meetings. And then the last meeting will focus on Taiwan. And that's because this is the flashpoint. This is the place where opinion says this, if there's going to be a military fight between the United States and China, it's going to happen here. So we need to go into that in a little more depth to do this sort of thing. Just to say a little bit about me, I've been involved with continuing education in Northern Virginia for 50 years, also in Maryland and Washington. And so I worked in the government, had a 33-year career in the government, working two-thirds for Congress, one-third for the U.S. intelligence community. I taught throughout that period, and I still teach today. I teach full-time at GW right now. And I like it very much. And so, but on continuing ed, I like that very much. And I like to work with adults to raise issues and have a discussion, hear opinions, and then move on to the next element. It deepens everybody's understanding. And so that's what I try to do.